Doing that lap again, huh? I'm doing those laps. I'm out here doing those laps, guys. How you doing out there, YouTube? How you doing? Been up a while. 4:30 this morning. 4:30? And I'll tell you why once we populate chat here. Let's get those likes and subscribes. Doing my walk. Got some overcast and stuff, right? You can see that above me and around me. Yeah, I'm just out here doing my walk. How you doing? How you doing, YouTube? It'd be kind of funny if I had 0 views on my entire walk. But hey, weirder things have happened, I guess. I got a light jacket on today. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with the weather, so I just kind of brought everything. You know how you kind of bring everything with you? You don't know what's going to happen, so you've got like 3 or 4 different like like versions of jackets from light to super heavy. Anyone transport that stuff? Heading up the hill right now. Yeah, just doing my walk. I want to use my my new device, my selfie stick thing. That's like it's called an Osmo uh, Mobile 8. Got an Osmo Mobile 8 that I wanted to use, but I'm too tired to use it. I'm afraid that it's gonna break. You ever get technology that you're afraid to break, right? Or like something pops off on you on accident. Hey, how you doing? We're at 8 right now. Sound off in the comments below. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming out on my virtual walk. It's always a good thing. It's always a good thing to do a walk, right? Get that walk in the first thing in the morning, right? I got a place now where I like to go use the restroom and stuff, right? I have like, we all have our favorite spots, right? When we go to the bathrooms, which I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit, but taking pen to paper and all that, I just, I'm a little disoriented and stuff only because I was up at 4:30 this morning because I stubbed my toe on my wife's laundry basket. You ever do that? Do you ever do that, Jeff? So how you doing out there? How you doing? Yeah, yeah, we have our favorite places at the bathroom, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know the urinal, the public bathroom situation. Like there's do's and don'ts, right? Don't toss your gum in the urinal. Hey, Chandler, how you doing? Don't toss your gum in the urinal, throw it in the trash, right? I mean, if there's no trash, then you just kind of wait for the flavor to die down. Like when you're eating gum or chewing gum, I feel like the flavor, like the more I chew gum, the less it works, right? I'm out here doing my walk, a little disorientated and stuff because I've been up since 4:30 this morning. But I'm out here, I'm doing it, I'm showing up. It's good to see you. Sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Apparently, you guys like the content, but forget to subscribe. So a lot of cool stuff coming. A lot of cool stuff coming. I'm excited. I might not look all that excited, and I got like an overcast face. You know how we have these facial expressions depending on the weather that we have above us, right? or like that photo posture, photo face, right? Where are you from? I'm from California. How you doing? I think you're new here. Thank you for joining me today on my virtual walk. I'm one of the only people who venture out like before work. I get to work on purpose for an hour early to go on a walk on the outer ring because I mean, look at this. That's beautiful, right? That's beautiful. You know, rain, shine, right? Doesn't matter where. Yeah, California here. It's 9:46 on the 27th. It's good to see you. Oh, we got another one. Andy Thompson, 1381. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for going out on this virtual walk with me. Heather Wilson, how you doing? It's good to see you. Why walk? Because I have legs and it feels good. Walking is, man, it's like, and it's free, you know? You don't have to pay, you don't have to wait in line for it. It's just there for you, right? Like a buddy, like a best friend, right? Lucky to have a best friend. But yeah, ups and downs and ins and outs. Poor, it doesn't matter how much money you have, or you don't have any money, you're living under the freeway, or you're on top of a hill in a mansion. Doesn't matter. Your legs are there for you, right? I mean, that's one of the things that I love doing is walking, right? I mean, it's powerful, and I'm enjoying myself doing it. You know, like I'm filming a walk right now, and I know I'm kind of doing a side to side jostle here, but you know, I'm not a professional cameraman by any means. I just got my mic mini that I'm rocking, right? Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. Sound off in the chat. Sound off in the chat. How you doing out there, guys? It's going to be a long day today, but hey, some people don't work on the weekends. You know, you got like the Saturday, Sundays and stuff off. Good for you. I got to provide that service. You know, it gets busy where I work on the weekends, like standard weekends. My days off are Tuesday, Wednesday. So so people's Mondays are like, oh my God, looks like someone got a case of the Mondays, right? Hanga, how you doing? In my city, walking alone is very dangerous. You could be robbed. Yeah, you know, it's I don't like I'm in a kind of a well-to-do area, if you know what I mean. So like no one really like locks their car doors or clutches purse, right? You're not like clutching onto your purse. Like, and most vehicles that are driving around me anyway are nicer than mine, even though I have like I drove my wife's truck today for the first time. Still trying to learn how to do that stuff, right? I kind of miss the trucks and the cars of yesterday, right? When you're able to roll your window down. I mean, how do you even say that now? How do you say, hey, would you roll your window down? You know, like you're a passenger, you're a driver or whatever, right? It gets too hot or whatever. And you're like, and you don't have like arms to like roll down your windows, right? They don't make stick shift anymore. I mean, I think that everybody should learn how to drive a stick. You know what I mean? At least be like proficient at it. Like you're actually driving a vehicle at that point. That 5-speed, man, 5 speeds. But I'm glad I kind of learned on that sort of thing. So I'm happy about that. Got that skill, right? Sound off in the comments below. Good to see you, Chandler, Pang, Heather. But yeah, I mean, to your point on like safety and stuff, right? Like I walk during the day in the morning. I'm in an area where people will cycle by or walk by, but I'm one of the only people out here at this time, I guess. And that's okay. I mean, I'll get a couple nods and stuff, right? Like, are you one to like nod at someone first, or you wait for them to nod at you? And if you're walking on the same side of the pathway and you're right, they're like walking on the right and you're left or whatever, and you're about to like hit each other. who moves first, who bows out first, right? Have you ever been in a standoff when you're like, you open up a door, like, do you drink coffee? I do. I do drink coffee. I have to. I I need it. It's a special friend of mine. And I drink that boring black coffee that no one wants, and it's like $3.50 at a coffee shop. Oh, all the time. Yeah, all the time. That's why I brush and floss my teeth, and I recommend everyone do that. It's very important. Very important to do that, especially as a parent, especially as a father, right? I mean, you're lucky to get your kids to brush their teeth, but like, and I wasn't always doing that either. I had to like start a new habit, like I would vigorously floss, and I got terrible teeth, right? As you can see, they kind of look like a NASDAQ bar graph, right? They go up and down, up and down. So yeah, yeah, I have. Yeah. And most of the time it's pleasant, you know, most of the time it's like sweet because I fast and stuff. So the ketones give off the sweet smell. I mean, it has been, known to be, yeah. It has been. It's true though. I mean, I wasn't really going to talk about breath, but that's got a lot of good stuff in there. That's got a lot of good jokes, a lot of good stuff about breath, bad breath. Oh my goodness, right? Like, and BO, that makes me think about body odor, right? People don't wear deodorant. They don't shower. Like, like sometimes I'll shower at night and in the morning if I have to. I mean, I'll do what I got to do to get the job done, right? I'm not going to go out and embarrass my wife or my kids or something. I'm not one of those parents that throws on their pajamas and they've got like bedhead and they take their kids to school. Have some class, right? What would you do if you got $7 million? I mean, is that tax free? Like, would I get that? I don't know what I would do with $7 million. That's a great question. That's a good icebreaker too. I don't usually get a lot of questions, chat. This is one of the first times. Thank you. From safety concerns to walking to what would you do with $7 million? I don't know. I'd probably invest some of it. I would, we would take care of our debt and mortgage and stuff. But I would probably pay off my in-laws' house, and I would make sure that they're taken care of because they're watching the kids. Like they have a great relationship with their grandparents, and that's great. Like you couldn't pay me to hang out with my grandparents back in the day. They didn't want to be grandparents. They said it flat out. Like we weren't the really like the loving side of the family, and they would always have pictures. They had all the pictures. They had a hallway that was dedicated to like photos, right? It's like one of those older houses, and you would look up and you would see a lot of photos of my cousins and stuff, but only a couple of us. I don't know if that was like coincidence or it was intentional, but hey, that's just what I observed, right? Um, but yeah, no, it's good. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be open with you. I'm the only guy out here crazy enough to like want to do videos and stuff, right? Like I do this on purpose. And I encourage others to do the YouTube thing if you're into it, right? Don't let anyone discourage you. You've got a niche, you've got an ability to connect, right? I mean, that's what it's about, right? We want to feel connection. We want to feel like the day mattered, right? Like we were seen, you know? Like if you're walking with me in real life, I make you the most important person in the entire world. That's what I do. I'm there with you, lock step. Like I'm not thinking about yesterday. I'm not thinking about the next day. I'm right there with you, and I'm trying to be an active listener, right? And I want to make you feel the best you can in the entire world. That's Loud Italian here. And other people Like you're gonna do testimonies or whatever, then yeah. Some people they don't like that. They're either like really like me or they can't stand me. And that's okay. Not everyone's your person, right? And it's a quick way. Like I'm in my 40s now and I'm not like trying to meet a bunch of people. I'm not going out. Like I got a pretty boring life on purpose, right? Like I like my recharge time. I like researching new techniques and stuff, right? Trying to get better at thumbnails, trying to get better at titles, trying to get better at the user experience, right? The UI and the UX, right? User interface and user experience. That's what it's about. That's why we love clicking on these apps. I would like to have like a little sensation when you tap it, right? Like a little like one of those easy buttons and how satisfying it is to just tap it and it says that was easy or that was stupid, right? You get those at Staples or whatever, even if I think they still have them. You probably have to go to Amazon or something. By the way, both of them are equally stupid. If you just, yeah, we're gonna keep it professional, and I don't mention anything about politics or religion. I want to bring people together. I don't want to divide. This is a channel that that's more of like group therapy, really, right? It's therapy. It's good therapy for me. It could be good therapy for you, right? You might enjoy this stuff. So trying to reach to an older audience, right? Trying to encourage them to pursue the interests, right? It's like do YouTube, right? Do it. Go ahead, go for it. I like your accent. I didn't know I had an accent. I mean, some of the words are like I was born in New Jersey, right? Anyone born in New Jersey would not lie. They would not make that up. And I'm not one that says, hey, and it's kind of rare because we ended up moving out to the West Coast when I was a baby because jobs are really like hot and easy to get in the 80s and 90s. I was born in 82. I'm 44 years old right now. I know you two. Look at that face. Does that guy use CeraVe? Does he take care of himself? He doesn't eat whole food or processed foods, right? No, not really. It's been 6 months. You took the last sugar I had was for my birthday, and I picked up a mint chocolate chip ice cream cake, and I had like two slices out of that whole cake, and I had the smallest one on purpose. And I just eat regular whole foods, and I feel better. I fast 20 hours a day, generally, most days of the week, at least 16 hours. My first meal doesn't happen until 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So, what am I on? Number two? I think I'm on lap two. So, how you doing? Yeah, preach it, right? Thank you, Panga. Thank you for those questions. Keep them coming. You enjoy this stuff. Like, subscribe. I love happy. Yeah, exactly. It's comedy and stuff, right? I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. D4. Got a lot of new people here. Just trying to Jesse, Chandler, Heather Wilson. Thank you guys. Hey, you enjoy this stuff. Check out that last video I just posted when it's uploading. It's the struggle bus one. Or the Hot Mess Express one, I should say. Some days are better than others, right? Some days it's just a struggle bus. Other days, suddenly you're on top of or you're a passenger in the Hot Mess Express. If you were to give advice to yourself at age 20, what would you say? That's a good question. What would I say to myself at age 20? It's going to get better. What you're going through now will make you the man you will become. That's what I would say. You're going to meet people in your life that love you for you. They will love you on your darkest days and your brightest nights. Like, if that makes sense, that's what I would say. I would say something along the lines of that. I would be honest. Um, so yeah, that's what I would say. How old am I? I'm 44. Or double bone claws from Wolverine. Any X-Men fans out there? I'm excited for Wolverine. I'm excited for that game. Insomniac's game. It's going to be cool. Pre-ordered it. It's actually going to have a disc, right? So yeah, I'm physical media. I'm old school like that. So yeah, exactly. Thank you. Finally, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm out here on my walk, guys. You love the content. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Appreciate your support. Some people say I could be a sports bra. I can be supportive. Such a respectful walker. That's how I am when I drive too. I'm always using my signals, but then I'm waiting for that, that thank you wave, right? Because we want that thank you wave now and then, right? I'm such a polite guy on the road. I get one of those, like, this vehicle doesn't go faster than 70 miles an hour, right? Or like the baby on board things. So like, I'm not one that speeds on the road. I'm that guy that's in the slow lane to your right, that's letting you pass. Or like I'm coming up to a lane closure or something, right? And I give you purposefully long distance, the car lengths, so you can get in there at the last second. So I understand that. If it were me, it's hard, but life goes on and you can get through it. Keep your spirits up. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. You know, you're gonna struggle and you're gonna fall and it's gonna hurt like hell, but yeah, you just get back up again. A lot of people, they don't want to start something new, right? Like, and that makes me think, when I was in college and stuff, right? Or you're a student, right? And I don't think I get a lot of viewers that are in the elementary, because a lot of my stuff is kind of older subjects and they can't relate. But um, when you're in like late high school and college and stuff, like I could never understand this either, is that people would raise their hand and they would apologize before they had a question. Like, that's where you learn, right? That's where you grow. That's where you thrive. And one of the most important things that you can do, that I've done, is go to the professor's office hour, right? Because nobody's doing that. YouTube, no one's going to the office hour. No one's doing more than they need to, right? A students don't do that. I would rather have a C student or a D student who would think about outside stuff and like come to me at my office hour, right? Because they're there. It's that one-on-one, right? And they're gonna remember you. If you need a reference someday, right? 32, awesome. Yeah, 32. Yeah. See, you can relate to a lot of this. Yeah, like, go to their office hour, right? Like, I would ask the best teachers and stuff that I had, because I used the GI Bill, um because I was in the military, and I was able to register way in advance, and I used what they call Rate My Professor. I love that website. It's like Consumer Reports for teachers, right? And I got the best students. I got a math professor in college who shops at the very place that I work, right? I was gonna do physical therapy, a social work, and then physical therapy, and then PTA, and then the pandemic happened, and right, like, and it's kind of a rep there, but I had to get something going, and I didn't want to be in school forever, and I did so much, right? But it's all about providing that good service. It's that good service, right? You show up to my hotel, and that's kind of how I run things. Like, that's in my mind, right? Like, you come to me, suddenly we're at a hotel lobby, and I'm the one that owns that building. I'm going to make sure you're taken care of. You come see me, you're going to feel good. You're going to laugh, right? And you're going to be seen, right? And heard, not exploited, not taken advantage of, not feeling inferior, right? Like, I see you. I see you, you know? It's just me and you. Just me and you out here on this walk, right? Yeah, exactly. So there's going to be a lot more of these videos. You enjoy these videos, Panga? Yeah, you know, D4. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging out in my channel. Okay, I don't think I've said that enough, and I can never say it enough. Right? You're choosing to spend some of your time, and that with me, and that is something you can never get back. You can never get back this time that we're having right now. So I want to make sure that your time is honored, it's valued, it's appreciated, right? And it's just you and me. I'm not thinking about yesterday, and I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I'm right here on a walk with you, lock and step, right? And I ask people at work too, hey, do you want to take a lap with me? And they're like, I don't want to be on my phone and this and that. And that's fine, right? But that doesn't serve my purpose and my goals, right? I'm trying to make a connection. I woke up in the morning. I'm gonna make it count. Yeah, I was up at 4:30 this morning. Yeah, I stubbed my toe on my wife's laundry basket, and it brought me to my knees. Still throbbing? Yeah, it is. And yeah, but I'm out here. I'm doing it. You know, you have that courage. You got to do it. You got to do it, right? And that first step is always the hardest. Thank you, Panga. Thank you. I'm glad I earned that subscription. I appreciate that. And to my viewers out there, to my future viewers, to my viewers now, right? Hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. Don't give up, right? Let's just bring this together, right? We's greater than me, right? I see the he's greater than I's, but I'm like, you know what? I'd have a we is greater than me. Nobody out there made it alone, right? We all want a tribe. We all want a gathering. We all want to feel like no judgment, shame, or blame, right? And that's why I have my channel. My channel, I created my mission statement, and you can read that in my bio because I updated it, is to provide a service, to provide comedy, to provide a door for you to open, right, and feel better in this crazy, wacky time that we're living in, right? I mean, it's always been wacky, but like it's up there, it's down there, it's like a roller coaster. But yeah, that's what it's about. It's about making that connection. I was actually waiting for the market to move while watching live YouTube. I'm trading, by the way, futures. Oh, cool, man. You probably have like 7 monitors and stuff, looking like the Nebuchadnezzar on the Matrix. Okay, where's Morpheus? I see you. How you doing out there? And let me tell you though, something that I've discovered though, since I've been doing this YouTube thing, is that my confidence has gone up. Like my connections, my listening skills, like my interests, right? I mean, yeah, it would be great to be monetized. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But like that's not what it's about. It's making that connection, right? It's like sometimes this could be the best thing that's happened to you or me in our entire day, right? So my pain, right? My frustrations, like they can be joys. They could be, you know, levity, relief, right? Psychological and physiological relief, right? So cathartic, right? And that's what we want. I think that's what we want. And I think you can hear me. You hear me, right, YouTube? You hear me? Chat. It's good to see you. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out on my walk. You know, I don't even know what lap I'm on, right? But it's okay. I'm walking out here. I'm taking one step in front of the other. I'm breathing one breath after the other, and I'm talking with you. And I'm trying to get better at the communication, right? I'm trying to get better at that. I know it's like a talking head, and I'm just out here. but it's important. And I do play these back, and I evaluate myself, right? I look at things in creator lenses and stuff now, right? And I'm always thinking about ideas. I got a notebook, right? I was up at like 6 this morning, right? And one of the things I love, and I'm still trying to find this though, is a worthy notebook, spiral bound, that turns. I love the way a new page turns when you fold it over, right? And it makes that sound. Oh, so good. But I'm just trying, honestly, I'm just trying to find a pen that doesn't leak all over the place, doesn't bleed in my pocket, you know. And I'm trying all different different types. I got a Sharpie right now, so that's kind of my thing, like a Sharpie ballpoint pen. And I like those ones that are like 0.7 millimeters, right? It's like you're a surgeon, right? And you're using a syringe. It's something else, YouTube, right? I can't be alone on that. You can chat about fun things and get paid for it. That's fine. Yeah. But you got to earn it, though. You got to earn it. You got to do the work. It doesn't happen overnight, right? And I'm not about like the peaks and I mean, yeah, the peaks and valleys and stuff, but you got to be comfortable at 0 views, at 100 views, at 1,000, at 100,000, at 1,000,000, right? And you got to be able to handle that, right? That's why it grows slowly. That's why, you know, and I've lost, and I could do this, right? I'm out here doing a video, right? I've been walking for a long time. Most of the time I had my headphones on and I'm singing to some tracks that I added to my playlist, you know, and I'm out here singing Broadway musicals and stuff. That's my thing. You know, I'm just like, you know, it's just we don't need to care so much about what other people think, right? Be who you are. You know, one of the things I love about my kids and about kids in general is that they don't see it that way, right? It's kind of like something that happens as they get older, but when they're younger, like I love about my son, right? And my daughter is that they're inventive, they're creative. And I'm a parent who like sees that, right? And encourages them to like express themselves as long as it's not damaging, right? Like as long as there's no offensive imagery or language or whatever. But yeah, if you want red hair, go for it. You want purple hair, go for it. Right? You want black nails, toenails, toesies, do it, right? And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I can and I need to more, I need to get to a manicure and a pedicure. Okay. I got a pedicure. I didn't know what was going on there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it once, just at least once, see what happens. Right. And when I walked in there, I was the only male on purpose who walked into a nail salon. And I was like, yeah, I want to get my feet done. And I had like sandals on. They were like, and I wish my husband came in and got his nails done. Right. You relationships can be saved. Yeah. Yeah. Right. You're with me, right? Yeah, you're out here on my virtual walk. You feel this. I got one more lap with you, YouTube. I got one more lap with you, and then I'm gonna do my IRL work, right? My farming. I'm gonna provide a world-class service, right? Someone comes to me for a question, I'm gonna blow their minds. And you know, and that's another thing that I'm trying to get better at. Like I want the conversation between you and I to be like if I was never going to talk to another person, I would want that to be that impactful. Like you're like you trying to make plans with me. I'm like, and I'm kind of difficult to make plans with because I feel like I'm not given tomorrow and I can't make up yesterday. I'm given right freaking now. Right? What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? Do your behaviors align with your goals? Take a good 30,000-foot view of your lifestyle, right? Like look down from that plane. Look down and be like, is there anything I can tighten up? Right? Am I waking up too late? You know what I mean? And then you just kind of work it. What work do you do? I work in the retail industry. I work in the retail industry. I work in a warehouse. I provide great service at lowest possible prices. I wasn't paid to say that or anything. This isn't sponsored. People, you know what I mean? I'm just glad that I even have one viewer, but yeah, protect, right? It's just keep it general, right? But it's like and I find I find value. Just find the value in others, right? Like they're some people can be nasty, but others, they see you, they hear you, they value you, and they appreciate you. So that's what it's all about, right? Treat people the way they would like to be treated. The platinum rule. I didn't know that thing existed. I just thought that was the golden rule, but here we are. Here we are, chat. Does this resonate with you guys? You're picking up what I'm putting down? I'm surprisingly like alert and I'm able to talk with you this long. Starting to get a little hot in my jacket. I wore a light jacket, right? You ever have like 3 or 4 different jackets depending on the weather? And you're like, you never quite fit in the right one. In today's world, good service and low prices are keys to success. Yeah. Yeah. And it's about that first impression. It's about that world-class service, right? Like you check into my hotel, some hotels, hotels will just give you the room key and say, we'll do this other stuff in the morning. Just get some sleep, sir or ma'am. And that's it. That's their policy. And that's what I want from my team. That's what I want. I want to feel like a team, right? I watched my kids for like a week when my wife went on a conference to like the Cabo, whatever, with her unit because she works at a hospital. And I was like, yeah, you do that, right? You do that. Yeah, yeah, world-class service. There's probably some delay, some lag, but and that's one of the things I can't really control. But yeah, I'm out here on the walk and stuff, and I promise you, I can't promise you every video is going to be great, but I'm going to do the video, right? I'm showing up, right? My commitment to you, my commitment to myself, to my kids, to my wife, to, you know, like some people understand it, others don't. A lot of people don't understand it, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, would I be interested in their hobbies? I don't know. Hey, Mary, good to see you. We covered a lot today. I'm fired up. Thank you, guys. I really feed off the energy of others, and you guys are giving me some great energy today. Thank you. Hopefully, you got a good night's sleep last night. Hopefully, there was no nightmares, right? You got a good night's sleep. I got a 59 out of 100 score on my sleep cycle. You ever get in an argument with your like smart devices? You ever get in an argument with it? It's good to see you too, Mary. How you doing? Thanks for coming out and joining me on this virtual walk. I like to say I go better than peanut butter and jelly, right? Like loud Italian and my coffee first thing in the morning. Sometimes my shorts do a little bit better than my long videos. Okay, awesome. I'm glad you did. Yeah, I was up at 4:30 this morning because I stubbed my toe on my wife's laundry basket. Only can happen to me, YouTube. Oh my goodness. And then I get to my son's room around 6, right? And then I step on a piece of, I don't know what it was, a Lego, a piece of glass, I don't know what it was. But then I like because I was like gonna take my dog out, and it's just like I hurt myself 2 times within like 3 hours. And then I wanted to hit cruise control on my wife's truck today because I haven't taken it before, my first time. I knew how to turn the cruise control on, but I didn't know how to set it, right? And I kind of miss those old days, right? When you can roll down the window, right? And you grab the arm and then you would just roll it down. Like, what do you even say now, right? What do you say when you're in a newer vehicle? Press the button to have it go. Like, I don't even know what to say. You can't get physical media anymore. There's like one place that I know of to get physical media. Other retail establishments, they don't have it. They got records though. They got books though. They've got game stuff though, but they don't have any movies. And when I go and buy a pair of shoes, right? And I go to like, we all have our favorite places or whatever. But when I go to a sporting goods store and I go, because I wear like Brooks and Hoka's because I need them for my support. I'm on my feet a lot. I'm doing my walks, and I encourage you to get those better shoes. I got a pair of Ghost Max 3s that I'm wearing, and I love them. It's like the third shoe, so there's like been this evolution and like better stuff. Oh, I had a great day. The morning started with $5K profit, and now, hey, awesome. Hey, positive momentum, habit stacking, good stuff. Thanks for coming out. Have a great day. Thanks for your subscription. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for spending your time with me, right? That's what's important. That's why it's important. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mary, right? Thank you, Pang. Thank you. I'm reading off the comments before I get into the shoe thing, and then I'll end it there because I'm wrapping up on my walk. I'm not going to subject you guys unless you absolutely want this, but and I'm trying to figure out when to stream, what backgrounds I want to have. Am I doing a still? Am I doing a product video? Am I doing a first person view where you can see what I'm looking at? Let me know. I'm always I'm always thinking about ideas and stuff. And a lot of times I won't listen to music I'll have the vehicle silent because I live about 30 to 35 minutes away from where I work. And I just kind of think about stuff, and then I have like a little notepad and I'll write something down, or I'm at a light and I'll jot like a note down, something that could be funny or a possible title. Trying to get better at the thumbnails, right? I want the user experience, the UX to be the best. I want every video to be a little bit better than the last. It's like when I wake up in the morning and I provide a service when I'm going to work, I want to be a little bit better than I was the day before. Better version of yourself, We have to do updates for TVs and cars and phones. We can update ourselves too. I watch anime. Yeah. I like Black Clover. I like Dragon Ball Z. I can't wait for the Moro arc and what is it, Granola? Ultra Ego and more Ultra Instinct and Gohan with his beast form. Oh yeah, I love Asta and Black Clover. I have Wisteria, Wand and Sword. I've got there's a lot of cool stuff coming. I tried to watch a couple of the other stuff, but I just couldn't get into it. I'm excited for Cyberpunk Season 2, right? I'm actually thinking about playing that game again because it had a PSSR update, kind of like 2.0 for PS5 Pro. And I do stream game content too, but it hasn't really generated all that views. It seems like it's not something you guys want to see. So if anything, my walks have been more electric, and more active. So yeah, hopefully I answered your question. What anime do you watch there? D4, R3, R2? Probably a Star Wars fan. Reminds me of something Anakin would have, some sort of robot. I did like the Darth Maul on Disney Plus. That was cool. And I did watch Wuthering Heights. That was a cool movie. A lot of these movies is stuff that I see, and I'm going to be going to see a movie with a couple of coworkers. Because you have that group of people that you go see movies with. Yeah, I'm going to go see The Odyssey and Spider-Man. We all have kind of our roles to play, right? There's the three of us that we roll with. We all have the same expectations. We eat the same restaurant. One guy buys the tickets, the other guy buys the concession food, and I buy lunch. Right? We all have our parts to play, or we cycle through, but we all know, so there's not that awkwardness, right? So yeah, for more funny videos or more funny comedy on theaters and amusement parks and stuff. I do have a few videos back that get into that. It's pretty funny. Talking about QR codes and 16-year-olds that don't give a damn and all that, right? Not buying a ticket at a ticket counter anymore. You got to download something. People don't do people do Venmo and they don't do regular cash anymore. Coffees that are $3.50 and they ask you for a tip. What? Yeah. Yeah, in the end, you can't take money with. No, you can't. You really can't. That was my last walk. Actually, I talked about that. I discussed that. Yeah, you can't take it with you, right? No one at the end of their life is like, hey, I wish I had more money. Hey, I wish I would have worked more. Hey, right? Like they're about wanting time back with their families, about listening more. I love Tim McGraw, right? I love that. I love that standing room only song. I've cried to his songs before. I've wept. Not to the point where I had to like pull over or I had like gobs of snot hanging out of my nose. But like, yeah, I was disheveled. I was shooken up, right? So take friends with you. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, no one knows. I mean, we all have expiration dates, right? So it's like I just try to do the best I can with what I'm at, right? So just trying to get better, right? Not everyone could do YouTube and not everyone's going to start, but hey, get it moving, right? You want to do something? Do it. You have a question? Ask it. Don't apologize. Don't say, I'm sorry, I have a question. That's how you learn. We're all learning. I don't want to be around someone who thinks they know it all. That's so boring. No, always be a student of life. Always reach for more. I'm ending my stream here, guys, but thank you for taking this virtual walk with me. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for sharing part of your day with me. Right? I had a lot of fun. I want to do more of this. So I feel like this walk has been better than the day before, and hopefully you felt validated, right? You felt good. You laughed a little bit, right? Maybe you learned something new. Maybe you did both, right? Maybe you made a connection. This could be, maybe this is part of the best day of your life, right? Maybe you're at an airport somewhere. There's a layover. I don't want that for you, but yeah. So anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for investing your time with me. Appreciate you. And I'm going to go ahead and end there because I'm going to go inside. So this is not goodbye. This is see you later, because you say goodbye to someone you don't want to see again. But see you later is someone you do want to see again. So thank you. I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, Banty, you caught me at the end. I'm just kind of signing off here. So thank you. Oh, no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, my goodness. Gosh, man. Thank you for sharing that. But man, I am so sorry for your loss. You know, um, yeah, that's tough stuff. Yeah, the loss of life that happens. It's terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, damn, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I know loss. I know loss. We'll cover that later. But yeah, we can appreciate life more when things are taken away. So it brings perspective, and sometimes you're closer. So not to, you know, play down or anything with the pain of loss, but it's tough. But hey, we're in that 21st century. We're able to make connections, right? So if that's something you want to share, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate you. Thank you for being vulnerable there. And I hope things work out. And you know where to find me, right? Cutting those videos out every day. So um, let's light up the comments and share our sadness for BNT 1814. He's a regular of mine. He keeps showing up on purpose, and so let's give him that support that he needs, huh? Let's be a team. Let's be we greater than me, right? Let's not talk about what a team is. Let's be one. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work, and I hope you know things are, time will move forward, and things will be better, and and pull together, especially if you have family and stuff, right? I mean, that's what families are for, better or worse. They help each other through. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. Again, I'm sorry for your loss, BNT. I probably got your name wrong this whole time, but yeah, thank you. And I'll chat with you guys later. I'll never say goodbye to you. I will say see you later. So thank you. Thank you. And again, sorry for your loss, BNT. Chat, thank you so much. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for the ones that currently and on purposely show up to my videos. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you too. And thank you for sharing. I'm honored that you were vulnerable enough to share that with me. So, all right. Till next time, guys.